The Titanic was a British luxury passenger liner that tragically sank on its maiden voyage in the early hours of April 15, 1912. It was one of the most famous and disastrous maritime disasters in history, claiming the lives of over 1,500 people. Construction of the Titanic began in 1909 by the shipbuilding company Harland & Wolff in Belfast, Northern Ireland. It was part of the White Star Line, owned by J. Bruce Ismay and financed by American tycoon J.P. Morgan. The ship was hailed as a marvel of engineering and opulence, designed to be the largest and most luxurious ocean liner of its time. The Titanic was equipped with advanced features, such as a double-hull design and watertight compartments, which were intended to make it virtually unsinkable. It had a length of about 882 feet, 269 meters, and a total of 9 decks. The ship could accommodate approximately 2,224 passengers and crew members. On April 10, 1912, the Titanic set sail from Southampton, England, on its maiden voyage to New York City, with planned stops in Cherbourg, France, and Queenstown, now Cobb, Ireland. The ship carried a mix of wealthy passengers and immigrants seeking a new life in America. 4 days into the voyage, on the night of April 14, 1912, the Titanic struck an iceberg in the North Atlantic Ocean. The collision caused severe damage to the ship's hull, puncturing several of the watertight compartments. As a result, water rapidly flooded into the ship. Despite efforts to save the ship, it became evident that the Titanic was going to sink. The limited number of lifeboats on board proved insufficient to accommodate all the passengers and crew. As a result, a significant number of people were left stranded on the sinking ship. In the early hours of April 15, 1912, the Titanic sank beneath the icy waters of the North Atlantic. More than 1,500 people lost their lives, primarily due to the lack of lifeboats and the cold temperatures of the ocean. The disaster led to international shock and a massive outcry for improved maritime safety regulations. The sinking of the Titanic prompted significant changes in maritime safety regulations, including the establishment of the International Ice Patrol to monitor icebergs, the requirement for sufficient lifeboats on passenger ships, and improved radio communications between ships and shore. The story of the Titanic has captured the public's imagination and has been the subject of numerous books, films, and documentaries. The wreckage of the Titanic was discovered in 1985, lying at a depth of about 12,500 feet, 3,800 meters, on the floor of the North Atlantic Ocean. Since then, several expeditions have been conducted to study and document the remains of the ship.